So before you try to skip ahead on the video here and get to my 3 reasons why you should upgrade to Windows 10, I at least want to give you a little talk about how we're going to be doing Windows 10 as far as our review is concerned here. So we're going to see a lot of reviews for Windows 10 roll out this week, and I think right now it's a little bit early. I know we've had the technical preview for a while, but we haven't really had the true, real final product from Microsoft just quite yet. And really, an operating system is a very robust thing, and trying to condense that down to 15 minutes or so, it doesn't do it justice. And I think trying to do too much, like an hour or 2 long video, I think is just way too much. So the way we're going to do that, we're going to compensate that by giving you a new series of videos here for BWOne, and it's going to be called the Windows 10 series. Now, these videos are going to pretty much show our experience, which I think is the most important part of Windows 10, from the upgrade process on a desktop. We're going to be doing here on a tablet as well too. Our tips and tricks on different things that we sort of discovered in Windows 10, maybe some of the good, the bad, the ugly, we might see in it with it as well too. And it's a video series that we're going to slowly roll out as we kind of go through our full experience here of Windows 10 when it's finally released, coming on the 29th, which I think is this Wednesday here. So definitely stay tuned for those videos coming up real soon. So let's get to my first reason here why I think you should upgrade to Windows 10. First and foremost, definitely if you already sort of approved the upgrade from the alert that Microsoft gave you, definitely check the compatibility report so it can give you an idea what apps are going to be compatible, what drivers are going to be may not be compatible and such. It does a pretty good detailed report of that, at least simplified enough for most people can understand. Microsoft done this before, but having it up in the front is a pretty cool thing, the way they're kind of doing it now. So definitely read that out. But really the first thing that I really think Windows 10 is worth upgrading for, the start menu. It's back. It's what everybody's been kind of looking for and whining about. You no longer have to use some third-party tool or something to get that classic start menu feel back. I think a lot of people fell in love with the start menu that Windows 7 had, and so Microsoft's basically bringing the Windows 7 start menu and bringing the real cool features of Windows 8 together in the Windows 10 start menu. As you can see here, you can now interact with modern UI applications along with standard applications. You can see all of your different apps most used. You can customize the look and the feel and the size of everything right within there. There's live tiles available as well too. It's really cool to have it all condensed in that one little place right there, and gives you the ability to give you that start menu feel, but you do have the ability to use those touch-centric and modern UI applications which look pretty cool. There's also a tablet mode as well too, so if you go into your action center, you hit on tablet mode, it's going to give you that classic Windows 8.1 interface, so you can get much more of a touch-centric UI and feel depending on the type of device that you're using. So I think if you've been fiending for the start menu, Windows 10 has it here for you, and it's going to be what you're most likely going to be looking for, what you really miss. So I think the second thing that is a big reason why you should upgrade to Windows 10 is the multi-desktop support. Finally, we have this built in that you're going to be able to use multi-desktops to kind of swing between different sort of work environments that you want. It's right down where it says task view. You click on that. You can add different desktops, so you can have one dedicated for work, for play, maybe one for music, one for video games, one for your spreadsheets, and maybe one for, your video editing and such like that. You can kind of rotate those around. You can move apps between each one of the desktops, and it creates a nice, clean, and much more organized interface, which I think is going to be a very welcome change here with Windows 10. I think a lot of people are going to like it. We did a little video about it earlier and during the technical preview, so definitely check out that video as well too if you want to see a little more about it. But I do think that this is one of the definitely worthy upgrades, one of the reasons why you should upgrade to Windows 10. And the third thing that I think that's really going to be the biggest thing is going to be Cortana and basically search that's built into Windows 10 now. Now, Windows has always had search, but Cortana just basically puts it on supercharge. You're able to sort of ask either through voice, which we can't quite do here because we've been doing it through a VM, but we will do some Cortana videos here in Windows 10 and during our series here. And you can type search for anything within your desktop, and on the web, it brings up sort of prevalent information. It learns about you and tries to kind of pre-populate that information for you, very similar to what we see with Google and Google Now. I think that's going to be something that's pretty cool. It's something I think a lot of people are really actually going to like, because it's going to be right there in the core operating system and be able to interact with you right then and there and really make it a nice, cool, immersive experience. So those are my top 3 reasons why I think you should upgrade to Windows 10. Definitely share your thoughts below on what do you think the top 3 reasons are. Let us also know what you want to see in this series as we sort of go through it here. We already have a couple of videos on plan, but we're going to throw a few more in there. And whatever thoughts you guys have, definitely share them below in the comments section. So this is BWOne here from BWOne. And always remember to live your tech world in high definition. Thanks for watching.